So DeMar DeRozan got traded to the San Antonio Spurs, and this news was not received too well by his peers. Reason being that DeMar was traded from the Toronto Raptors, a team he gave all his heart to. The Raptors drafted DeMar with the 9th overall pick in 2009, and he was entrusted into the star role right after Chris Bosh went to Miami to form the Big Three. Since then, he was able to take them to the playoffs 5 times in the last 3 years, got beaten by the LeBron-led Cavaliers, including back-to-back series sweeps. Keeping that in mind, changes had to be made. DeMar got traded to the Spurs for the disgruntled star Kawhi Leonard, and I feel like this is a good move for him. For one, I feel like he is not a number 1 option on a playoff team. Rather than being the number 1 option, he can now share that spot with LaMarcus Aldridge. This will allow DeRozan to play with less pressure. Now, don't get me wrong, DeMar did share some responsibility with Kyle Lowry, but this will be more different because LaMarcus Aldridge is a beast down low, and if he's causing havoc down there, then this will allow DeRozan to play better in pressure situations. Another reason why this is a great move for DeRozan is because he is coming from Dwayne Casey's system to Popovich's system. Casey tried a new system last year that worked great for the Raptors. DeMar and Kyle learned to trust their role players more. They played with more ball movement, which allowed DeRozan to play a lot better than he did in past years. Once they faced the Cavs after Game 1, they went away from the system, which caused their demise. Playing with Pop will allow DeMar to play within the movement of the ball. This will allow him to get in his favorite spots on the floor to better dominate. Remember, Pop is a master of the ball movement. Now, for my last reason, I believe motivation will play a major factor in DeMar having a good year with the Spurs. Let's keep it real, no star likes to be traded for a better player. This is just like you being divorced by your wife for a more attractive, significant other. DeMar was hurt by the trade because they no longer believed in him, and they also informed him that he wouldn't be traded. DeMar did state that he will mark the date when he plays Toronto in his calendar, so be on the lookout. If you think about it, all this has happened because DeMar was stuck in the same conference with LeBron. I mean, he's had great years with the Raptors, but every time they faced the Cavs, that's when he looked a shell of himself. Now, with LeBron moving on to the Lakers, I'm sure this caused some relief for DeMar and the Raptors. But at the same time, I believe that instead of running away from the problem, you should just face it head on. So with him going to the Spurs, he will be able to face LeBron and redeem himself. And let's not forget, guys, Popovich faced LeBron a few times and definitely knows how to beat him. So DeMar going to the Spurs is great in that aspect, because he will be entrusted into a system that was already put in place for stars like LeBron James. Out of the 3 times the Spurs faced LeBron in the finals, they was able to beat him 2 times, the first one being a series sweep. So Pop definitely has the kryptonite to LeBron's legacy. Currently, DeMar is with Team USA and Pop is coaching them for the first time. So this is definitely a chance to start building chemistry between both of them. Now, that is my whole take on the DeMar DeRozan trade to the San Antonio Spurs. Definitely feel like it's going to be a good year for him, and he is going to have a breakout year. Thanks, guys, for watching the video. Please like it, subscribe. It's your boy, Slugger the Great, and I'm out.